This video is part 1. I'll share the first 10 things that are worth spending money on. Part 2 with the remaining 10 items are in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you are notified when part 2 is uploaded. Let's get started. Number 1. A vehicle. Prioritize purchasing a vehicle that is durable over a vehicle that makes your coworkers, neighbors, and John Public stare in awe. Your end goal is that this vehicle should last for many years. This will ensure that the money you have just spent is a long-term investment. Your intent should also be that you will not be purchasing another one for a while. Go ahead and stare at the eye-catching vehicles passing by. Put a smile on your face, knowing that you stuck to your plan. You don't know what kind of car payment that person has. He or she could be going home to eat ramen noodles like they did for the past 3 weeks. Learn from the rich and wealthy people. They do not wear their bank accounts on their sleeve. A vehicle is a depreciating asset. Save your money for investments that give you returns, such as real estate, bonds, and so on. My car is a Ford Fusion luxury model sedan and is 10 years old. It has several features including park assist, drives itself until it beeps for me to take over, and is very low maintenance. I take it to Walmart to get the oil changed. I am the only one on my shift that does not have a car payment. Guess who is in a better financial position? A wise saying goes like this: if you fuel your journey on the approval of others, you'll run out of gas. Number 2, a hotel. Spending extra on a quality hotel ensures that you are in a reasonable environment that doesn't have undesirable people, insects, and unsanitary conditions. I prefer hotels that serve breakfast. The first thing to consider is, why am I traveling? If it is a noteworthy trip, business, or pleasure, there are certain things I do not want to see or experience. For local travel, for example, traveling inter or out of state, the cheapest I have paid per night is $40, and the most expensive is $190. If you pay $40 per night, expect what you will get for that price. The time of travel can also determine the prices. Even the $40 per night hotel can raise their prices as high as $150, especially if the town or city is having large gatherings, such as conventions. I do notice that hotels with higher prices do not have certain situations. As a female, I abhor seeing women and young girls in their pajamas and bonnets in the breakfast area. The higher the hotel price, the less likely you will see this crowd. It takes nothing to bring an extra top and bottom to wear to breakfast. Although I am 51, I still believe that my pajamas, their style and color are my private business. Just like leggings are not regular pants, pajamas belong in your private space. Home 2 Suites by Hilton is one of my favorite hotels. The breakfast area, food, and service are exceptional. You have a choice of using crockery or plastic. I didn't see any of the guests choose the plastic. Hotel prices and service vary according to their locations. I have used Hotel A in a nice area. Excellent. The same Hotel A in a lower area? Horrible. In the cheaper hotels, I have encountered dirty carpets, roaches, stains on couches, dirty, undusted furnishings, appliances including TVs that don't work, poor lighting, and guests having loud relations. What I hate the most are hotels that say they are non-smoking, but Tom is outside smoking, or you can smell that a smoker was in your assigned room. I have asked to be moved from a room that smelled of smoke only to be relocated to the same circumstances. Unfortunately, there are no refund if there are no reasonable situations preventing me from occupying the room. Refunds are denied, or a great chunk of your money goes to the hotel because you are canceling. Number 3, using third parties to book trips. My favorite third-party sites are Expedia and Booking.com. I get good deals, especially if my trip is months away. I usually plan my vacations or travels months ahead of time. I get better deals via these sites. I like that I get good packages, especially from Expedia. I do not leave my card on these sites and I lock it immediately after making a purchase. Affirm is my go-to for payment. Since my trips are months or a year ahead of time, using Affirm enables me to make monthly payments. By the time I am ready to travel, the bill would have already been paid. Affirm has many payment options. Some of those options are no interest options, but only if you pay it off within a certain time frame. Number 4, food. While grocery prices are high, so is medication, blood pressure, diabetes, and my copay, especially the copay, to see the specialist. Food should be our medicine, not medicine be our food. We should also eat to live and not live to eat. I grow my own pineapples, ginger, thyme, tomatoes, peas, and potatoes. I bought pots and planted the varying foods. During wintertime, I bring the pots inside and keep them next to the window to get sunlight. Growing some of the simpler foods we eat is not hard to do. I invest in the food I eat. Shop around. There are many supermarkets that offer healthier versions at varying prices. If I can scroll on social media, I can check out different supermarkets and put a food budget together. I buy what I know I am going to use for the week. Throwing away food is not an option. Buying 3 because they are on sale, but you end up eating only 1 while the other became spoiled, defeated the purpose. I want to do my part to keep my body healthy. I will pay $10 for a bottle of real maple syrup rather than $1.99 for a cheaper alternative loaded with high fructose corn syrup. I do not buy or eat anything with high fructose corn syrup, but that's for another video I am working on. Number 5, a laptop. A laptop is an investment, especially if you use it for business. My laptop is now 7 years old. If it starts to slow down, I will get it fixed. Only if it cannot be fixed for a reasonable price, $100 or so, would I buy a new laptop. Number 6, necessary subscriptions. Because I am a content creator and the services I use were not created by me, I pay those subscriptions. I, however, stick to the basics so that I still get the quality I need. I have only 2 subscriptions. One is for $15 monthly and the other is for $38. I have an alert for when the payment is due so that if I no longer want the service, I can cancel before the cost is deducted. My employer uses an app for group chats. When he told me the name of the app and I saw that it's an in-app purchase, I told him no. I told the staff at the next meeting to email me on the work email address. I will not be paying to chat with them. I care zero what people want to think. I am going to choose me and my budget every time. Number 7, body products. I invest in products that are good for my body. Items such as castor oil and tea tree oils will never leave my list. Some cheaper products have questionable ingredients. Always read your labels. Don't hesitate to look up the ingredients. Many people are affected by what the skin is absorbing. Some of these ingredients counteract with medications or increase issues you are having in your body. For example, I cannot use a certain body spray because it contains a certain percentage of alcohol. The alcohol reacts to my sweat glands and makes me smell like I have body odor. I didn't know what was causing me to smell like that until I tracked what products I was using. It turned out it was the spray. My sister was glad to collect all I couldn't use. I don't buy from that beauty company anymore because of the concentrated amounts of alcohol in their products. Number 8, quality clothing and accessories. Buying cheap items that stop working after a few weeks or clothing that lose color after one wash or loses wearability are a waste of funds. Invest in quality timeless pieces. I do not follow trends. I wear what looks good whether it is after Labor Day or out of season. I also do not buy things just because they are on sale. If it doesn't work with my current lifestyle, not the lifestyle I hope to have, it will not be bought. I buy pieces that will last for years. Years ago, I bought a Louis Vuitton bag. It is leather and now 10 years old. That bag has been uptown, downtown, in state, and out of the country, everywhere. Still going strong and has not changed or looks worn. My Versace watch is 8 years old and I've only changed the battery once. Brand names don't impress me. However, many of these brands have quality items. I only bought those items because they were good quality and I was right. Years later, I have not needed to buy new ones. I am still wearing clothing and shoes from 10-25 years ago. There will be no upgrades if these are still in good condition. My sister has 68 handbags of various brands, sizes, styles, colors, and shapes. Every time I see her, she has the same one bag. What is the point of having so many bags that are not being used? Number 9, quality luggage. My current luggage set is a 3-piece from Kenneth Cole Reaction. I've lost count about how old the set is, but it's been many years. They are still in good condition and will be used until they burst open. Number 10, professional hair specialist. Find a hairstylist that has gotten to know your taste and who does your hair and grooming well. In the past, I've had to pay to redo what someone else messed up. Suing them was going to waste my time and take time away from work, so I let it go, but not after I blasted the offender. Nicely, of course. I ensure that I speak up and pay attention to what is happening before it gets to a point of no return. It's my money. Do as I ask or say you can't. If your professional won't allow you to speak, then find a new person. Not easy to do, but it can be done. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.